did to your office. That's totally... Wait. Oh. Whoops. Hold on. I started playing Ace Attorney Investigations 1 in my free time to to refamiliarize myself with it. You saw nothing! I was like, why are they introducing Gumshoe? Huh? Whoopsies. Take two. Hi, I just started streaming. I was not live for 17 minutes. Hi, we're playing more Miles Edgeworth Investigations. I definitely didn't mess up and scuff like the first 17 minutes of the stream. Don't worry about it, YouTube. Alright. Dang, Investigations 2 looked a bit different there for a bit. Hi, Elio. I'm glad you're starting stream just now. I know, right? Crazy. It's good to see ya. I haven't seen you all day. Whoa. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you like my big entrance? Bet I really am your hero now, huh? Well, your evidence helped things along, certainly. I love this game. Oh, did you play Investigations 2? Ooh. Yeah, I know you play a lot of Ace Attorney. Yeah, I've been really wanting to play this because I enjoyed the first game a lot back in the day. Hey, I'm the second Yatakarase, remember? All in a day's work. Kinda wish I could have showed you how far I've really come with the whole great thief thing, though. The training you mentioned. About that. Don't worry, I haven't stolen anything yet. I promise! Yes, unless Miles got a sequel. Yes, Miles did get a sequel. It was only released in Japan until they did a collection compiling both games into one and releasing it on Steam. So yeah, this is the sequel that never got released in English. Until now. So the whole Great Thief thing is just on hold. For now, anyway. Oh, then no. That's a relief, I suppose. Yeah, I wanted to get out there and start stealing back the truth like my dad. I've still got a ways to go with my training. And I need to find some partners in crime. Are you sure you should be saying that in front of a prosecutor? I'm sure means that's figuratively. I can't be the only girl in the world looking to pull off the most daring heists ever attempted. True, but not many people are looking to pull off a career in larceny either, I'd wager. About the instant. Yep, no doubt about it. If you compare the pic I took to the newspaper clipping, the red birthmark stands out like a sore thumb. That's a contradiction, alright. It is not a contradiction, you blind people. That was the laser pointer from the gun. You dummies. Beep boop, and not here. Oh wow, crazy. I thought I read something, but I guess it was all in my mind. I guess I don't need to greet anyone in chat, because no one's here. Crimes! Indeed, though I very much doubt it's due to a birthmark suddenly appearing. Oh, that reminds me. I might have to steal that line of yours. The road to the truth is paved with seemingly trivial thefts. Funny, I don't remember that being the exact sequence of words I used. Oh, I just rob a house when you can rearrange the furniture too! You may call it rearranging, but I call it irretrievably corrupting. Hey, let me show you my prosecutor's badge. Doesn't it look shiny? That's a cool badge. Severe? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? As it should be. After all, it symbolizes both the sanctity and the strictness of law. Yeah, well, my badge symbolizes, not following the law. Love, justice, peace, courage, duty, and compassion. And what about your beloved truth? Gotta love Kay. Hey, I'm a great thief. I totally sympathize. If you feel you gotta grab something, you should just go ahead and grab it, even if it's worthless. She doesn't seem to think much of my little treasure. Steel Samurai is great and all, but everybody knows it's all about the jam and ninja these days. Getting around in old-timey Japan, having amazing adventures, singing cool songs. He's the best. Is he the one who isn't even an actual ninja? Oh god. Working to survive too hard. Mood. That's him. He used the power of his amazing ninja songs to become a superstar. Maybe I should give it a try. The Singing Thief. What do you think? A singing thief would be arrested in a heartbeat. Which is a good reason not to stop her, I suppose. Let's see. Got anything else that you respond to? Probably not. Be able to take it easy, do your best. Yee! Alright, I can submit profiles too. A red dot! Wait! I know what it is! Some prankster must have snuck up while he was sleeping and... So you're saying that this picture is irrelevant? That's worthless as a piece of evidence? Hey! It's anything but worthless! After all, I took it. And taking things is what I do best. Oh my god. Oh no, you can't submit profiles. Okay. Was that everyone? Is that everything? God, I still feel like I'm gonna bleed from the nose. I still feel like a small, what's the word? Like a phantom. A phantom of the sleep paralysis demon that sat on my face. Let's see. Laser sight, there we go. You fools. You absolute idiots. I've solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Really? So it wasn't a bug bite? Please don't, Elio. Who's the demon? It's Asmodeus. No, what we're dealing with isn't something that would itch for a day and then disappear. It is, in fact, the beam of a laser sight. Then, our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead? And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, that's gotta do more than itch. Indeed. I fear the president may be in even more danger than we thought. And that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime. Alright. A gun with one bullet. Why would the perp use a laser sight, though? He's right. You'd stand out like crazy using something like that. Pew, pew, pew! It's not like you can just go around shooting lasers all over the place. No. Anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter. Seems like a pretty bad idea all around. Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe you should have said this a bit earlier, Kay. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them. It's a long shot, but it's worth a look at least. Alright, Kay. Let's see these other pictures. Yes, sir! Right away, sir! Let's see. First off, here's one I took just before everything started going south. K, please. KX Machina. Oh my god, she took a selfie. It might be more useful to us if half the frame wasn't taken up with your face. Hey, can you blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president? Okay, so yeah, he doesn't have the mark on his forehead. Oh, and there's Winston Payne. Right over here. Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off. It was all Winston Payne. Winston Payne was tired of people making fun of him for his balding head that he decided to take out the president, who was appearing to show signs of hair loss himself, so that everyone could focus on the president's hair loss instead of his. And also, he could maybe shave the hair off of the president's head and put it on his own. And this one I showed you before is from just after the first shot was fired. The second shot came just seconds after this. Then there's... What's this? I can hardly see anything. Okay. Don't really see anything. I got knocked over when everyone started running right after that last picture. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident. The sick bastard. Not sure this one's gonna be much use, kid. And that's all of them. Time to take a closer look. Let's examine the picture from before the shooting. Is there any hint to the laser sight here in this picture? Oh, yes, there was! I didn't even see that! Someone was going after Winston Payne! I think someone has a grudge against people with receding hairlines.
Take that!
There, I see it. What is it, sir? Look closely at the person with the red hood. Maybe you can see their face in the after photo, maybe. Damn. Indeed, that's our laser sight right there. So that's our perp? The one in the red hood must be Little Red Riding Hood, yes. She was preparing to shoot the wolf, or the lion in this case. The shooter, yes. We found them! And all thanks to yours truly. Yeah, you should take selfies that incriminate people more often, Kay. Instead of pictures that incriminate yourself. Indeed. You led us right to the greatest treasure of all, Miss Great Thief, the truth. No, not red. What do you mean? You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of your other pictures, too. Let's take another look. A red-hooded suspect would be in another of these photographs from... during the shooting? No. No. After the shooting. Yeah, there he is.
Take that!
Look! Right there! Oh! Beat cam! Alright, there you go, Billy. Let me just move myself a little bit. There we go. A red jacket. That must be our suspect. Looks like they took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway.
Luckily, we can see exactly where they were headed.
Ah! The samurai dog stand!
Precisely. Which means they escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe. On it, sir. Consider it cleared. Good. I'm counting on you.
Go get that sick bastard. It was Sonic. He went to go get chili dogs.
Have you now, my little Red Riding Hood?
Hey! My reference earlier.
The entire park is cordoned off, and we know which way you went.
Not the dog. Anything but the dog.
Now it's simply a matter of hunting you down. This looks so, like,
detailed and rendered compared to, like, the usual Ace Attorney. Like, it looks like something out of, like, Homicypher.
Now, let us continue our investigation.
There's evidence here somewhere. All we have to do is find it.
Oh, Dongle.
Mochi mochi, mochi mochi, mochi mochi, a mochi. Kuchibire tanashi yo ni. Mochi mochi, mochi mochi, mochi mochi, kimochi no mochi 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 mochi.
The banner advertising the rifle range has fallen over. It must have been knocked down in the crash. It's covered in footprints, too. The crowd must have really panicked. Hey, no way I can buy one of these? Why would you wish to? Don't tell me you're thinking of writing Gumshoe on it and wearing it on your back. What? How did you guess? Are you a mind reader, sir? Is that it? And you never verbalized when I thought about kissing you or anything? That must be awkward. You what? It was a joke, but I should have known that nothing impossible when it comes to the good detective. There are toy rifles lined up along the counter. Oh, a rifle range. I'm good at these, sir. A regular sharpshooter. I thought you said you hated guns. Oh, I don't hate them. I just don't really like them. Isn't that basically the same thing?
No, it's not as intense, Edgeworth. Edgy poo. One game for $3, dang.
I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Oh, it's this.
What's this?
No lie, I'd buy one too. I would always buy like the at like festivals and stuff. I would always buy the magical girl wands. Also, I'm coming back down. I like collected so many magical girl wands and like weapons like kunais and stuff from festivals.
Red button. Hey, do you think?
Oh, must be from their jacket.
Could it have been dropped by a red-hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. It says samurai dogs, now with Sakura relish. Just in time for spring. Sakura, huh? What does that taste like? Well, Sakura is cherry blossom, so I guess maybe cherries.
Yeah, it's like floral.
Blossoms are blossoms and cherries are cherries, sir. They're totally different things. But you're right, I suppose. So what does Sakura really taste like? This is my kind of mystery.
Yeah, I don't really know how I would describe Sakura. I like the taste of Sakura. It's just a very floral taste. Like you're eating the flower.
The flimsy-looking food stand made of plywood, and it sells samurai dogs. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I've got $1.50 if, you know, in this economy, Gumshoe. This should probably cost like $8. Not actually suggesting I subsidize you eating on the job. Oh, I didn't mean to. That is, maybe when we're done? Fine. When we have finished investigating, you can have one. And only one. Understood? I like the taste of Sakura. From Naruto or Danganronpa?
Yes.
Elio, don't make fun of Gumshoe's lack of money. I'm sorry, Gumshoe. Maybe if you trade in all your peanuts, they'll consider it a fair trade. Sorry, sure. I never should've... What? Did you say I could have one? Yes. Why? Is something the matter? No, it's just... I wasn't expecting you to... Thanks, sir. Aw. Edgeworth really does care. Okay, I think that's... oh, the puddle. Wait. The puddle reflects the clear blue sky. I got so fucking confused. I did not hear peanuts. Oh, did you hear like earlier with the trail mix? I got peanuts on my peanuts. All that remains of the rain. You're a regular poet, sir. I need to make a clip out of that moment. That was so funny. Very funny, detective. How would you describe it then? Let's see, a pool of water left behind after a real heavy downpour. What? I guess you're gonna have to watch the peak stream, weather boy. Just like I get left behind after a real heavy dose of Mr. Edgeworth's logic. I would say don't give up on your day job, but it seems you don't even have that down, detective. Ah! There's something red down here. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what that is under the stand, please? There's something down here, alright. Let's see. A red raincoat. This must be...
the one the suspect was wearing!
They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they made their escape. Damn.
Well, maybe they put something in their pockets.
And the sleeve. It's inside out. The button is missing too. I think my favorite joke from this series is either the stepladder gag or the tomato juice, grape juice running gag. Oh yeah, I love the tomato juice gag. Okay, let me take a look at this. Oh, does this not have the... Okay, it does not have the examine stuff thing. Alright, that just takes us back here. I don't believe there's any more to be found here. The best part about the tomato juice was apparently that wasn't even censorship. That was what it was in Japan too. Oh my god, really? Yeah, it reminds me of like Harvest Moon. Because, in Harvest Moon, back in the day, or, well, back when it was Harvest Moon and not Season of Stories, I should say, because this is back when Natsume was translating the Bokujo Monogatari series. They were very much like a family-friendly kind of localization company. And so they would censor, like, any instances of, like, wine and beer. So you'd get funny moments such as, like, almost every Harvest Moon game having, like, a winery. And you go over there and you see, like, this guy get, like, really drunk and he's like, man, this grape juice is great! Yeah, no, it was not censorship. Also, one of my favorite Natsume translations things is I think it was their first game that they translated. They didn't spell their name correctly. It's the hand of the steel samurai balloon, or rather, the fan in the hand that's holding it. Mr. Edgeworth, there's no dying message, sir! I'm so used to Artfight's website constantly crashing and being unstable during the first week that it feels unnatural that it's been functioning properly from the get-go. Oh, huh. Maybe they learned. Maybe they learned after all the years of it happening to be prepared for it. Why would there be? The president isn't dead. Not from the president, from the Steel Samurai. Let me break this to you gently, Detective. The Steel Samurai here is just a balloon. But you said it yourself 1,000 times. Every piece of evidence has a tale to tell. Which means the Steel Samurai must have something to tell us too. Dare I delve into what else you've misconstrued? Is it bad that my sense of smell is now stronger after getting recovery from a fever a few months ago? That's a good question. I wonder if sometimes getting sick actually helps you, like your senses get better. Like you gotta be worse to get better or something. Maybe something like that happened with you. Like, in your body trying to remember, like, what it was like. Oh? Oh, what was that? Hold on. Is that everything? Oh, this guy's got something new. Is there no way you can recover the footage you lost? No easy way, no, sorry. Nah, they just finally had enough crowdfunding to have enough servers. Ah, I see. Oh, come! You can't even get a little bit of it back? Not even a few seconds? I'm not thrilled either, buddy, but the tape's completely busted, okay? Completely busted. Afraid so. Those people trampled it into the dirt. Man, my director's gonna kill me. This is a trash can where he found the bag with the gun inside it. The gun with the laser sight, right? Yes, with which our suspect more than likely targeted the president. Now, who uses a laser sight every day? Oh, I know! A professor! For pointing stuff out. I don't think they use laser sights for that, Gumshoe. As does the chief of detectives. Are you saying he's a suspect too? Wait, is this like an actual thing? Do people actually use laser sights for stuff like that? I would assume like a pointer or something. Huh. Nah, he can't be. That's the thing I can't account for. Something tells me that's not the problem with your theory in the first place, Detective. Okay, Winston Payne, I know it was all you. I know it was you in the red coat.
Well, this is quite the situation. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Edgeworth? It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth, Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office.
What brings you here today, Mr. Payne?
What indeed? Why, only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself.
So I can pitch in on dumb voices if none of your boys join? Or not, don't matter to me. Yeah, doesn't look like no one's joining. I got a message from Kimchi though, cause Kimchi does Phoenix Wright as well, I think she's on Dual Destinies or something like that. And she replied to my post saying, "Motherfucker, you gotta stop doing these when I'm about to go to sleep." His voice. I recognize it from the tape recording. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Mrs. Lloyd? And where is the chief prosecutor?
And to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him, and only him, out through the cordon.
So, he had me summoned on short notice and then left before I even showed up? Rude. Whoops. A common mistake. Winston Payne is but a red herring. Clearly, the real culprit with the gun is gasp in pain. So true! Oh my god. They need to have him have like a cousin or something called that. Oh my god.
And this is my cousin, gasp in pain.
Let's see. Do I have anything I can combine? Well, these. And the button we found seems to have come from the raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off.
Eh? What's up?
Huh. The right sleeve's inside out, too. It seems it was removed in a hurry. Fast enough to tear a button off, no less. I surmise our assassin disposed of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting at the president. They then slipped into the panicked crowd and moved from the left to the right side of the spectator area. This was because they knew the trajectory of the bullet would point to a shooter on the left side.
It's fine. What?
Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer would have needed to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve is inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. Yep, that and the missing button. The question, of course, is, why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve?
It must have got caught on something.
Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out. Indeed. And the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. So, what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If we're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail.
Oh, okay. So now I can look at it. I just had to wait a bit. Mr. Elio. Hello. Hello, Miss Moggy. How are you doing this fine day?
Got some dirt. Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir!
Oh, there's blood.
This is a blood stain. And considering where it's located, I'd say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. So we're looking for someone with an injury?
No, it's just ketchup. Sorry for the spoiler. How dare you spoil me? Try. Mods, kill this man. Off with their head.
Culprit trying to do that legendary shirt pull thing. Not just any injury, Detective. An injury on their left arm. I ate a pizza at 1 a.m. I think that answers the question. Uh-oh. You got tummy hurty again? Huh? How do we know that? I'm glad the mods were happy deleting the message and not actually killing me. Yeah, we just go for the bit, not for actually killing you.
That would be insane. No, I'm just a silly.
No frogs. Oh no! The mods have... They've gone crazy with power. It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twy. I don't know if I should drink some water from a filthy spoiler, though.
And thank you for take a moment. Oh! Thank you so much for the sub, Priscilla. Oh my god, thank you. Whoa. Let me stretch. A what? A filthy spoiler. Twice spoiled me. I became milk. Rotten milk, cause he spoiled me.
Not really, though. Don't take it seriously, chat. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place.
Yeah, I didn't become rotten milk.
And once we understand that, everything else falls into place. Curdled Twy! Now, Detective, there's a blood stain on the left side lining of the raincoat because the suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve. Precisely. Or at least, we can say that there is a good probability that was the case.
Jeez, Twy.
Red raincoat data updated in my organizer. The pieces are starting to fall into place.
Oh, investigation complete! Yippee!
Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects. Yes, sir! Suspicious characters with injured left arms coming right up.
You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all them itty-bitty pieces and putting them together like that? You'll have your man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you.
Spoiler, it's not a raincoat, it's just ketchup that's solidified in the shape of a raincoat.
How dare you! Mods! Kill her right now!
Execute her! How dare you spoil me! No! Gotta get you up there, chop off your head. The park is still cordoned off, so a would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere. And let me down, Detective Gumshoe. Shrivels like an apricot. This very professional assassin definitely knew what he was doing. Rip Moggy, you will be missed. You were a real one.
A real spoiled one. Because you spoil me all the time with your kindness. March 25th, 3:27 p.m. Gourd Lake, spectator area.
Missed, disposed of several things that allowed us to identify him. Is still here. What an idiot. Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir. Wow, that's convenient.
Way to nab the assassin, Gummy.
Aw, that's a cute nickname. Hold on, Kay. It's a little soon to be jumping to conclusions. For the moment, they're a person of interest and nothing more, understood? At least, I think he missed. I missed a lot of the first part. I think he got him, but not in like a fatal way. He did miss one of the bullets though. One of the bullets went through a flag instead, which, how, was that like a diversion or something? I'm like, how do you miss and shoot it through the flag? I'm assuming that was a diversion tactic.
Okay, no jumping.
He's our shooter, sir, I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president. In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses, this is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, detective, carefully. Well, sorry for not knowing how to aim.
Is that a confession?
Yes, sir. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth. Oh my god.
Does he have a decapitated? Oh wait, no. Okay, that's ice cream. Wait, I feel like I've seen this guy before.
No umbrella, and a bandage on his left arm.
Did I just say like fan art of this guy before, or was he in another Phoenix Wright game? YouTube is cracking down on unoriginal content with a major monetization change starting July 15th. Channels that do not meaningfully transform clips risk losing monetization. That includes reaction channels, compilation pages, and more. Once in a year eclipse YouTube win. Oh, all the HoloLive clippers. Once in a lifetime. What? That's surprising, yeah. I know this fucking guy. Elio, really? There's one thing you might recognize. There's a very distinctive thing on his face. Yeah, the stitches. He reminds me of a Blackjack. Well, pal, state your name already. Had to come with the yearly mouse of Microsoft L. Yeah, I heard about that. Oh, John Doe. Oh god. What name should I give him? Or name? No, I mean he's got a name, but it's not exactly very identifiable. What kind of way should I give him? Yeah, he's Shelly the Killer. He's Shelly the Killer, isn't he? Ellie, I think you've been really sheltered. Right, that's why he has the shell. Because he's Shelly the Killer. Oh god, it's been a while. I only like remembered him. Like, I remembered him for his name. And I like recognized the face, but then I saw the clothes were different and I'm like, am I just imagining this? Wait, did you play Dual Destinies? No, I have not played Dual Destinies yet. But I know about Shelly the Killer. Yeah, cause he sent like calling cards with that, didn't he? Or something? I think he did. I was about to be confused about something tangentially related to that. Ah, I see. Doe. John Doe. Charmed, I'm sure. There's a guy called the Killer. Yeah, Shelly the Killer. I was kidding about earlier. The actual culprit is yell in pain. It's because you think the color yellow instead of red when you think of them. The slippery snail. I think you need to become a writer for the Ace Attorney series. At least for the names, Jackie. These are gold. Well, Elio has to shoot you. I can't. John Doe. Not a name you often hear in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it. Yeah! He's the killer! And you're Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Of course, I've been following the day's developments with some interest. Now, perhaps you'd care to explain why you've asked to speak with me? As you've been following our investigation, you've no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. Sucks the vanish command doesn't work for me, so that I can just do it myself.
So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance?
Now, how could you spoil me, Jackie? Even a mod. Can't even trust the mods anymore. What's this world come to?
Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not. I see. Well, I believe its owner to be the would-be assassin we are seeking. My, well, isn't that just shocking? And the same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm. Just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair.
The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happened next?
Showdown, that's what. A battle of wits. A battle of words. Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail? Sure, let the man blather on. Let him yap. Let him cook. In a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might be lying or just plain mistaken. But if you spot an inconsistency in a statement of theirs, you gotta present the evidence that proves it.
Also, I am gonna save, just in case.
Here we go. And to do that, I'll need to first open my organizer with E, then press T to present my evidence.
And what if there ain't no inconsistencies to find?
God, Gumshoe looks like he's from a Bara Dojin.
Yeah, did you know that
I believe the artist for Phoenix Wright has done Yaoi Doujinshi before.
Or at least, I think after the first game, they actually saw Phoenix Wright, like, yaoi art, and they tried with, like, future Ace Attorney games to kind of appeal to that crowd. Did you guys hear about that? Wow, I'm not surprised. Based. Yeah, based!
Love that they did that. Love that they saw the yaoi online when they looked up the game and they were like, okay, yeah. Nice. Happy Pride, everyone.
And what if there ain't no inconsistencies to find? It's called catering to their target audience.
Yeah, exactly. Then you change tack, press for more information, and see what you can shake loose. Indeed, I can press my opponent with Q. Why don't you show us how it's done, Mr. Edgeworth?
Stepping up to bat, our nation's top prosecutor.
Once I'm able to quietly gather my thoughts, yes.
Doe's deposition.
I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you. But you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. So, you contend that you were not wearing a raincoat, is that correct? It is. And is that so strange? Not everyone wears one, after all. I happen to prefer an umbrella.
Well, where's the umbrella? Team Raincoat over here. They're perfect for when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. So what, you just let the rain pelt you? Come rain, sleet, snow, or shine, it's my trusty Parker every time.
Ah, I see. Not exactly the line of inquiry I was hoping to pursue. So you see, I am not your would-be killer.
But you are Dick Killer.
And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Please, I am just a simple ice cream Huh? Forgive me, my wound seems to have begun bleeding again in all the excitement. This man can simply not eat his ice cream. This poor guy. Imagine how, like... Imagine how, like, sticky his hand must be from it melting.
Like, it is a pretty sunny day, so that stuff must be melting fast.
The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin.
We're like sticky to killer.
And said owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time. I do like how his ice cream is like a penguin. That's so cute. With the cherry for an eye. I understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you.
Hold it!
So, you admit that whoever wore the raincoat is a person of interest?
I know they are. I was able to follow most of your investigation from the spectator arena.
One never thinks one could get caught up in such an awful thing as an assassination. I do actually have proof, but sure, I'll let you cook. So, you'd like to see some proof that the owner of the raincoat has an injury? I would certainly expect such a renowned prosecutor to have some. I still don't understand how you know who I am. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, you're famous. Probably read about you in the newspaper. Edgeworth is just like me forgetting about Shelly the Killer. We both have the same kind of memory functions.
I have also been observing you in your work, lest you forget.
Elio. Edgeworth never saw his face. I don't believe a word he says. If I can prove he's lying, we'd be one step closer to apprehending our shooter.
Hold it!
Are you sure you can use your right? It looks like quite a serious injury, Mr. Doe. How long ago did it happen, exactly? You should recognize the fucking calling card that he yelled at Andrews for, but I digress. Yeah! Especially because it's on his, like... yukata. Oh, not long. That's all you're going to say on the subject?
Well, it's only made serving ice cream more difficult. Stop me from holding my umbrella while I work.
Why were you even selling ice cream while it was raining?
Hold it!
And yet, you don't seem to have an umbrella on you at the moment. Didn't the rain stop only a short while ago? Just before the shooting?
It did indeed.
I remember because I was suddenly inundated with customers. Why not?
Because you'll get, like, the rain in your ice cream and it'll make it all melty.
That was less than an hour ago. To appeal to the freaks that like to eat ice cream in cold weather. It's me, I'm freaks.
Yeah, but see, I understand that. I worked at an ice cream place in the middle of the winter, and we still got plenty of people in the winter. But, like, it was an outdoor ice cream place, so the people didn't have much place to go. And so they would immediately get pelted by the rain unless they had an umbrella.
Are you trying to tell me you lost your umbrella in that short of a span of time? I'd still buy. Maybe they had an umbrella.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. After all, it only takes a moment for someone to steal an umbrella, especially in a crowd of that size.
That's entirely possible, I suppose.
I had my umbrella when it was raining, Mr. Edgeworth, that is a fact.
Gotta appeal to my sweet tooth.
And then he lost the umbrella to the crowd, huh? Guess it's just one of those things.
I suppose you're going to tell me that his wound reopening is just one of those things, too. Well, it, kinda is, no? The assassin's left arm is injured.
Oh, dang.
As is Mr. Doe's. Why, it's even bleeding as we speak.
You're right.
That is pretty suspicious. What is this?
Edgeworth and Justice for All. Adrian Andrews, you fool. How could you not know this was a calling card? Edgeworth and Investigations 2.
I don't know who you are, random ice cream man. I've never seen that symbol in my life. What a hypocrite, criticizing Andrews for that. Let me put this on the fridge. Like, you can't really read it. If I put it over here.
Okay, now you can kind of read it.
Nonetheless, we need to find something concrete that will link Mr. Doe to the criminal. Let's press E to open my organizer and look over all the evidence again.
Yeah, I know what to do. Actually, I do have proof that the person is injured.
Objection!
You fool.
You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe.
Absolute idiot.
But not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance.
Yeah, can't we just, like, analyze the blood that's on that? Like, isn't this supposed to be set in the future from when it was released? They should have DNA scans, right? For the blood. I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The coat does not belong to me. Yeah, see you later, ID. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation?
Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wound seems to be bleeding again.
I'll survive, although I can't pretend it's not something of an inconvenience.
You have my deepest sympathies. Because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway.
What exactly are you insinuating?
As we have already established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured. And now I can prove that person was you. With this decisive piece of evidence.
Oh my god, the ice cream's melting! Yeah, his hands are so sticky! Get this guy a napkin! Stat!
You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat.
Not the sticky hands!
Imagine they're like arresting him and they're like, ugh, don't touch him. Hose him down first. Blood that belongs to our assassin.
Oh, the ice cream! Oh,
I love the bit with the ice cream. So cute. Attempted murder of a foreign leader? Causing a diplomatic incident. They'll throw the book at you! You can give us the silent treatment all you like, but they don't need you to...
That's not the line, right?
A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that of the coat, and that will be that. Okay, there we go, simple. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you were the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zhengfa.
I am not your assassin.
You're stubborn, I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Now, do the honorable thing and admit defeat. Doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play.
Very well, you have me. I'll admit it. I was wearing the raincoat.
He confessed! Say the word and I'll slap the cuffs on him right now.
But I did not shoot at the president.
What?
Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. As far as I am aware, that is not a crime. It is if it's covered in blood. I am no assassin. I am a simple ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was as surprised as any— I already know exactly what to submit to this guy. You ain't fooling anyone. You gotta just submit the picture, you idiot. I was as surprised as anyone when his bodyguards sprang into action and the shots rang out. And then he's gonna be like, that wasn't me, that wasn't my raincoat. And then we're gonna be like, well, the button was near the stand where you are. And we have a picture of the guy running over there. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. Are you sure you're the killer? Cause I think you're just stupid. Now, are you finally satisfied that I am telling the truth? As if! Your story stinks! You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know? Look, it's right there, plain as day. The assassin. And they're wearing a red raincoat. Intriguing, but that is not me. Oh, come on! Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat that day?
I mean, not specifically this raincoat.
I do, actually. But then why does he seem so sure of himself?
Hold it!
Where's your ice cream seller license, bucko? A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. Which ice cream is the hardest one to scoop up, buddy? On the subject of ice cream, at least. Which one is the easiest to scoop up, huh, buddy? Do you know that? Do you know that, chat? I'm a real professional ice cream seller. I know. But do you? But of course, ask me anything you wish. Complain about chocolate more, king. And then cookie dough is the easiest one to scoop. Because it almost liquefies itself. I don't know why. I don't know why the cookie dough ice cream almost always liquefies the fastest than all the other ice creams, but it sure does do that. Ugh! I don't know the first thing about ice cream. Ask him about the chocolate ice cream! Edgeworth, let me take over. You know what the, most important thing about making ice cream is, of course. Mr. Edgeworth? Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with a virtuous heart. No, wrong. You approach it to get your paycheck. And what does virtue have to do with anything? This guy stinks! He doesn't know a single thing about making ice cream. Without proper reverence for the craft, I'm afraid all you'll ever make are sweetened crystals of ice. Me, an actual ice cream seller, looking at this like... No. There. I hope that you now see. You've probably never even made an ice cream cake. I'm nothing more than an ice cream seller. What's the most popular time for a lot of people to come in? I assure you, it's not in the middle of the day. It's in the middle of the night when there's no one else working there, and it's very inconvenient for you. And then suddenly a family of 10 shows up, and they all want to buy like 2 ice creams each, and there's only one person working there. See, you didn't know that. You didn't know that, John Doe. If that's even your name.
Hold it!
My raincoat. Why were you not using an umbrella?
Is that so strange? It was a rainy morning. Most people were wearing a jacket of some kind.
Also, are we not gonna skip over the fact that he just readily, like, switched from the whole I was using an umbrella to I was wearing a jacket to be like, hey, why the fuck were you lying, buddy? What's wrong with you?
Well, I'd say it's a pretty strange choice considering you couldn't get one of your arms into it. Better that than have one of my hands occupied by an umbrella. I had ice cream to serve after all.
Why go to such lengths to avoid testifying to that effect in the first place? Exactly!
Forgive me, I simply hadn't remembered. How did you not remember until now? This guy, no wonder you got like stitches going down your head. You got a lobotomy! It's been an eventful day after all.
Eventful?
Well, I hardly know what else to call it, Mr. Edgeworth. The president of Zegfar was shot at.
He's like swishing it like it's like a cup of wine.
Hold it!
So, you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshots?
Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the one in the left did. You're rather observant, Mr. Doe. Oh, I am blessed with keen eyes. Are you sure? Your eyes aren't closed all the time. Are you Brock? The names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security plan. The one on the left was Rook. That's correct. Bastion Rook, I believe.
Huh?
I expect he noticed the light from a laser sight.
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
The man is no amateur.
I think one of those guys involved is definitely an amateur, though.
Mr. Doe knows a little too much about the business of being a bodyguard for my liking. I'd say our friend here is no amateur either.
No. He is an amateur. He's a third-rate ice cream seller.
I'd like you to append what you just said to your testimony, if you don't mind. As you wish. The bodyguard on the left, Bastion Rook, was it? Was especially quick to respond.
Hold it!
So, the bodyguard on the left was the first to move. By the smallest fraction, yes. He reacted admirably swiftly. The one on the left? You sure about that? This guy looked more like he was ready than this guy. He kind of looked like he was like, oh, wait, what's going on? His name was Bastion Rook, did you say? I didn't say nothing, buddy. It appears you've assessed the situation quite astutely. No more so than anybody else, I'm sure. He's good. He didn't even flinch.
Are you sure about that, Miles?
Hold it!
So, you yourself didn't start running and screaming?
I was hardly in a position to.
Oh yeah? And what position were you in?
One of extreme pain. Somebody bumped right into my wounded arm. Hard. It was excruciating. I thought my eyes would pop out of my head.
Yeah? Well, they clearly didn't.
Of course they didn't, Kay. In any event, the shooter was wearing a red raincoat. We have photographic proof of that, and yet...
Mr. John Doe here swears it wasn't him.
The guy's lying through his teeth, I tell you! No one gets away with disrespecting Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Not on my watch!
such a puppy.
Calm down, detective. We'll get the truth out of him by catching him in the lie. Yeah, so let's keep at him. He'll let something slip soon enough.
He let a bunch of things slip already.
Is it that one? Yeah, this one.
Bodyguard on the left, Bastion Rook was especially quick to respond.
Let me see. Let me take a look. It would either be the security plan or the photo, I think. I'm gonna go with the photo. That statement you just made is inconsistent with this piece of evidence. It is. Are you sure you don't need a new pair of glasses? Ah, damn it. Okay. So it's probably the other one, then. I don't wear glasses. Wait, doesn't he wear glasses in, like, the later games or something? I could have swore he does. Ah, then perhaps your ears need cleaning. That wasn't a contradiction at all, I take it. Yeah. Okay. Then this one?
Objection!
There we go. As I suspected, you're more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguard's names.
Yeah, we should have said that earlier. I was saying that earlier. Like, huh? What? How'd you know that? You guys take too long. You guys take too long to call this shit out.
Wagging my finger at you.
What? You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Not their first name, dummy. Rook and Knight, was it?
Objection!
We only know those names thanks to the security plan. Look closely. Only their surnames appear.
Is this really the decisive evidence? Oh god, this guy stinks!
Also, damn, this song is bopping. Can you guys hear it? I'm turning it up a bit. Sounds really good. Yes, we all clearly heard you say the name Bastion Rook.
How did you come to possess such information? Information we ourselves didn't have. Pyong pyong! Pyong pyong! Idiot.
Sounds pretty darn suspicious to me.
Shelly the killer, more like Shelly the Dunkopf.
Well, how did you know? Explain yourself. It was merely a slip of the tongue.
Another lie! He is the assassin! Just as we. Ooh. Ooh.
Holy crap.
This song's so good! Full bun activated.
Come now, miss. It's a little soon to be jumping to such conclusions. I did know their names, yes, and the reason for that is... Well... I know, Mr. Rook. You and I are quite... He's not gonna tell you on, like, state secrets, like the name of the other guy. Idiot. What? We have something of a connection. And his is a name I could never forget. Sounds like you have a bit of a grudge against him, huh? Maybe a motive, perhaps? You think we're stupid, pal? Stop lying. I am not lying. I am, as I have always been, a simple ice cream seller. An acquaintance of Bastion Rook, yes. I bet you don't even know how to make the little ice cream cones. I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you are more than welcome to ask him. Although I think that might be difficult right now. I would imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. But suppose you're able to speak with him and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove I was a It's 'cause you're lying through your fucking teeth, dude! And all the evidence points at you! What is this guy's issue? If you weren't the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Well, where's your raincoat, dummy? His last name is The Killer. I thought better to let my wound breathe, no? Or would you rather I let it fester? He has to. You actually gonna worm his way out of this? No, this guy sucks. What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest the man. He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already. You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof, but I am not. You have sufficient proof. Edgeworth, what are you saying? No. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, there's gotta be something you can do. Is everyone involved in this case a bunch of dummies? Did no one here graduate preschool? Shocking scenes here, as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice. What do you mean? It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well. As I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say, I might as well share what I know. Yeah, sure, go right ahead. Give us some more lies. Tell us more of them sweet, sweet lies. What you know? What's this angle here? I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood. What? Are you kidding? It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining then. The outfit was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention. Yeah, but he's probably not wearing the same exact kind of raincoat. I feel like that's a bit too similar. Like, it ain't like you guys were wearing like the Supreme hoodie or anything, right? As did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head. He's claiming there was another red-hooded person? Preposterous. I knew that if anyone saw me dressed similarly to this individual, I could fall under suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my raincoat.
Objection!
So, not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you. How very convenient. I had thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical types. You would never believe me. Yeah, because you're sus as hell, my guy. Especially not if I had said that the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. Well, I know you don't mean me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting. No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, Winston Payne? Your colleague over there. Huh? photograph will prove it, I'm sure. Man, and you didn't even bother to report this before the shooting happened? That's kind of shitty, buddy. You see, right there, in front of the person with the red hood. That's me, yes, but what exactly are you saying? What's this endgame here? As I mentioned, I've been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth. And while pondering the details, I noticed something strange. Strange? What exactly? Come now. A man of your talent should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. I'm afraid I don't follow. This picture shows the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. But there's nothing weird about that, is there? I mean, it is weird that there's a shooter in the first place, Kay, but cook. Think carefully. The picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we see here. What is Mr. Doe talking about? Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in this picture? I want to say the other photo. The other photo?
Take that!
Is that possible to point at the other photo? If I'm honest. Yeah, nope. That's not it. Mr. Edgeworth, are you sure you really want to go around presenting stuff even if you're not sure? I don't know if this is such a good idea, sir. Ugh, fine. I withdraw the evidence. I think it's a little too late for that, isn't it? It's never too late. Okay, so if it's not that picture... This piece of evidence is inconsistent with what's in this picture. Is it this? Wait, hold on. Ah, here we go. He's talking about that?
Take that!
Ugh, of course. The tape. It contradicts the photograph. Ah, so you have noticed at last. What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth? Someone's missing. Someone who should be here. Huh? But who? Who indeed? The person who is missing from this photograph is... Tabby?
Take that!
Huh? This is Lloyd. Lloyd, were you an accomplice? How do you figure that? No, Miss. She's not married. Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard on Miss Lloyd's tape. Considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor. Oh, there were these two guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time. She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape. You're right! But she's not in the picture! Well, thank you for the hydrate, Riza! Hey, Riza! Nice water. Besides, Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? Do you still believe that you have been hounding the right person? Ugh. Miss Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions? Well, y'all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? Alright, sure. Knock yourselves out. I got nothing to hide. Oh my. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. No, I was running all over, roving reporter style. And that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot, and the tape's from when I was in another. So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding. There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. And that was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. I'm sure of it. Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. But if she did, that would mean that she's a filthy liar, just like this John Doe fella. Throw them both in jail. She's our perp. Well, y'all quit messing with me, as if I could have done a thing like that. Little old me. I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency. It does? I thought it was pretty good. Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction. Alright, let's go, Lloyd. Why would you be moving around if your main aim was to record the president's speech? What now? How do you mean? Surely the speech would have been best recorded from a single, consistent position. Well, see, that is, oh yeah, ambience. That's the word I was looking for. Gotta capture the ambience. Can't put that electric atmosphere down in print if I don't have a bunch of it on tape for inspiration. Surely all you achieved was to fill the tape with unwanted background noise. Y'all are questioning my methods now? I don't do standing still, alright? Yeah, girl, we noticed.
Hold it!
What was that sound? Oh my god, hi!
A surprise horse!
It's a surprise horse, oh my god! Hello!
Hi!
Hi! Would you like me to give you a brief summary on what happened?
Yes! What have I missed?
Okay, so, we found that there was a red trench coat that had some blood in it that was hidden. Yeah, it was hidden underneath an ice cream stand. And we also noticed that a button was missing from it that was on the ground. And we investigated this one guy that just mysteriously happened to have an injury on his hand that just so conveniently seemed to be the same arm that had the blood spot on the raincoat. And his name is John Doe, and definitely not Shelly the Killer, who is a character from a previous case in this game or anything that the characters forgot existed.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Never would happen. And so we were interviewing him, and we were like, yeah, this stuff all kind of points at you, and he's like, no, I'm just an ice cream man. And now he's pointing the finger at Miss Lloyd over here, saying that she was not in the position that she said she was in, like, the photographs that we have of, like, the killer with the trench coat on. Because, like, in her recording, it was like she's behind them. But in the photo that we have of her, she's not actually behind them. So that's what's going on right now. But yeah. You were running all over where exactly? Also, for anyone that does not know, let me give you a shout out.
Yeah.
It was Rosemary Darling VTuber, was it?
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Yahoo! Yeah, everyone, follow Rosemary. Do it now! Okay, can you see my game alright? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're asking
Stand
her.
everywhere, I guess. What, y'all don't know what all over means?
Yeah.
I think I remember exactly where I was and when in a crowd like that. What do you want from me?
I'd like you to at least tell us whether you were to the left or to the right of the stage.
Left? Yeah, left, I think.
The suspect in the picture was on the left-handed side, too. Coincidence?
Uh-oh, it's not looking good for you, girl.
It is not. You're looking sus.
Guess the picture must have been taken while I was in one spot and the tapes from when I was in another.
Hold it!
Uh-oh.
So the fact that you are not in the picture is to be expected. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
It surely is. I caught your pals, the prosecutors, on tape while I was in one part of the crowd. And then the picture was snapped while I was off someplace else. Look at it that way and it all makes perfect sense.
Your assertion, then, is that the picture and your recording were taken at different points in the speech. That can't be happening because in your recording it specifically pointed out that his finger was up in the air, and in the photo it has him with his finger in the air.
Yeah. Yep, timing's everything. You learn that soon enough in this line of work.
I think you need to learn about timing a bit more, Miss Lloyd.
Well, you see.
Got him! So, if I can prove that the two things did happen at the same time, my entire defense will come tumbling down.
So quit giving me the evil eye. Ain't nothing but a misunderstanding.
Hold it!
Shit.
Evil Eye, are you suggesting that I might be attempting to intimidate a witness?
No, I'm just suggesting that you lighten up a little. Felt that way for too long and it'll stick.
I've been like this for the last 20 years.
Oh my god, that explains so much. You know, so bad the little smile can't make better, wouldn't you say, Ruffles?
I am investigating the shooting of a president, Miss Lloyd. A smile is highly unlikely to help with that. I think it would. I'd be smiling while investigating that.
Right. So proclaim the prosecutor, all while beaming from ear to ear. Paragraph ends.
Perhaps what I ought to do is deploy my even eviler evil eye on her next time. What? I just can't get a read on her. But I don't feel like she's hiding anything super bad either. I agree that she doesn't seem to be ill-intentioned. But who knows if that means something much worse is lying just underneath. Regardless, we must put aside our immediate impressions. Her actions are on the record. And I have proof that contradicts her testimony.
It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. I was running all over roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd.
Is it this one that I present for? Ah. Is this one. There we go. No, it was not.
Objection!
That laugh. I love that animation. He's so smug. Miss Lord, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie, wouldn't you say? I don't think you know reporters very well, Edgeworth. That's kind of their job.
Clearly, they have a lot more integrity in this universe.
It's dang right it is, I don't lie.
And yet, the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at the same time.
What? You can't prove that, bitch.
Oh, but I can, motherfucker. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particularly shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. One part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording, his arm.
Take that!
See here, the president has his fist raised.
And what about it?
And would you be so kind as to play us the tape again?
No, it ain't that simple.
What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice?
Ugh, you don't make it easy, do you, Ruffles?
Remember, we are concerned with the moment the president raised his fist. No criminal organization, no matter how big, is above the law.
Oh, it's you.
The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches a fever pitch.
There! That's the moment right there!
Correct. We've now confirmed when it occurred in the recording.
Which means... Tabby should be in the picture too!
And she is, right there for all to see. But Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood. Eh?
Oh my god, she's the shooter. So, you're our shooter, huh?
No. Shit. I don't even own a jacket like that.
That's right. From everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is John Doe. You have already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Miss Lord, were wearing something else. Something that also happened to have a red hood.
So there were two people with red hoods all along?
Indeed. Mr. Doe's last statement was true. Oh. Uh-oh. Is my mic okay?
I mean, you sound okay to me.
Okay, cool. I heard like a disconnecting sound, so I was like, oh, was that my mic?
Mike is okay? Okay, good. Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one?
Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. So, tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd.
Huh? This whole thing? Well, the best thing about it, like I said, is if you get mud and such on it.
Oh, is it one of those
It's
reversible?
reversible.
Oh yeah, cause there's red on it right here.
Oh
I
my
see
God.
that. Oh my.
It's reversible, see? So you just turn it inside and...
Just as I thought.
The inside of her hood, it's red!
That's right. And when the incident occurred, that's the side of the hood that was visible.
What's going on here? What were you really up to, huh, pal?
Oh, wait, I never even wore it that way round.
Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves.
And you're just gonna confirm that? How is that?
It was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That must have been established already. And as you yourself said,
I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet, snow or shine, it's my trusty parka every time.
if you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry.
Wait a second, I got this big old backpack on seat, so I can't take off my jacket. Yeah.
You can just take off your backpack.
No, it's really. Maybe I could show y'all some other time. You think an excuse that week is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth?
Wait, were you guys saying you think an excuse that week is gonna do anything when Mr. Dakilla over here was saying the most blatant lies?
No. Well, what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it off and show us. It wasn't me, I swear. I never shot the dang president. I could never.
If that's true, Miss Lloyd, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you chose to wear a parka with a red hood here today?
I'm sorry, Ruffles. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't.
Oh, was she maybe threatened or something?
Oh, poor girl. I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me now, you hear?
Eh? Oh, it's the killer. Who said that? Huh?
Oh,
Who's saying that?
it's a little soon for the end game.
Okay, I'm holding on to myself. Now what?
Oh, it's the bodyguard.
Oh.
Siobhan, yes, you're very cute.
That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move.
Eh? It's one of the men from Kay's photograph.
Guess I'd better introduce myself.
Eh?
I do fancy gun tricks and shit. Aren't I so
Oh my
cool?
god!
The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard.
You look more like a killer to me.
And second in command of a security detail. Nothing someplace else, pal. What the heck's wrong with you? Sorry, can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good.
Yeah, that's what
And
being
what?
in law
Your
enforcement
proper
would be
gun
like. You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun?
So girls on loan from Zheng Fa, temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got 2 tidbits of news for you. You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours.
I'm indifferent. Whichever you prefer.
Really? You're just giving up the first move advantage? Just like that?
Oh my god, all the chess talk.
Whatever. Your loss. Guess I'll push out the first pawn then.
So, you play a little chess, I take it. I mean, he made his whole identity be that he named himself after a chess piece. I think he's got a little bit of that. Yeah.
I think he's just a little bit of the tism.
Yeah, he's got the chestism.
Chestism.
How did you get a gun? Things that people would never ask in the United States are so true.
Yeah, no. Out here, you can literally buy the bitches in Walmart.
Yeah, it's insane. It is absolutely insane.
A fun fact, in the little fuck-ass town I grew up in, the used car dealership were like, buy a car, get a gun.
What? Excuse
It's
me?
legit. It's as real as the day is long.
Oh my god. Oh, oh no. We gotta do something about that. I don't think anyone should just be given a gun for buying a car. I don't even
Luckily,
think
they stopped it a long time ago, but I'm still just like, why did you even do it in the first place,
oh my
buddy?
god, thank god. They probably didn't even do a screening or anything. They're just like, oh yeah, you bought a car, here you go.
Probably not. Knowing the town I grew up in, fuck no.
Oh my.
Yeah, help. Help is right. Help me.
Sorry, Edgeworth. I think the guy here wins the chess fanboy title here. Yeah, you just stay in your lane, sweetie. Stay in your Steel Samurai lane.
Sweaty. Phil a fan, are you, Mr. Red Suit?
The name's Edgeworth, and you could say I dabble.
I dab. Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay. Didn't suffer so much as a scratch. He didn't? That's a relief.
Particularly for the young lady here. That means there's no longer a murder charge on the table. Yeah, so this is the guy. This is the sus guy.
Oh my god, he's got stitches in his face. What the hell?
Yeah. Definitely not suspicious or anything. I do love the penguin ice cream though.
I love it.
It's so cute. When he gets nervous, the ice cream starts melting.
Oh.
This is good news, huh, Tabby?
I dabble, and he visualizes his entire debating mechanic over it. Yeah! He goes into the metaverse and fights people in chess. In mental chess.
Yeah, cause I never... Now for the bad news. The only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did, anyhow. Our boss. Put himself in the line of fire.
You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook?
Yeah, it's game over for him.
Oh, he's dead?
No way!
Rook is dead. A genuine loss. Yeah, you keep saying things that don't make you look like anything but a completely normal ice cream seller, my buddy.
So normal.
So, you're saying that Tabby...
Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague. My brother in arms. Oh, heck no, I didn't do it! I didn't kill anybody! I could never! I'd shut my mouth if I were you, murderer!
Hey, at least she's not the one pointing a gun at someone with a crazed look in his eyes.
Sure, we did what we had to do. Sacrifice one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during a castling, it's a real shame.
A castling?
What the fuck is a castling?
Yeah, is that like a chess thing?
Castling? What does that
Oh,
even
wait.
mean?
Oh, is that when you bring, like, a piece to the other side and it becomes, like, a queen or something? Is that what castling is?
Hey, I have no idea.
It's a chess term. Oh, Edgy is gonna explain it. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches places with the king. Ah, okay. Thank you, Twy. Thank you, Edgeworth.
Then why didn't he just say so?
Mr. Knight, was it?
Oh shit.
Yep. Twy and Edgeworth,
Yeah,
two chess
what?
talking. We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions.
Sorry, no can do.
And why not?
That's the third piece of news, and it's the piece you're gonna like the least.
Oh, is he dead now too? I thought you said there were only two.
The National Police Force of Zhengfa will be handling things from here.
What? Oh, more international legality problems.
Uh-oh.
You better be kidding, pal.
I'm surprised like Miles Edgeworth is the one that gets all of the like international like the problems of like pursuing the law because of like different laws in other countries. Meanwhile, like the regular series where you're in court, well, I guess that's because the proceedings have already processed that you're doing it in their side.
I have to medicate my cat.
Oh, yeah, go give your cat some medicine. Little sweetie, little kitty needs medicine. I'm guessing it's cause why isn't Edgeworth in Japan during the trilogy or something? That's true too. This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over. Oh, good morning, Elio. Good morning, Phoenix. You just wake up? Hello, hello. I guess to be fair, Edgeworth goes abroad often, true. So he'd be a bit more involved in like international intrigue than like Phoenix Wright, who seems to just, for the most part, be stationed here in San Francisco. Hold it! Hey, Red Burning Dragon. How's it going? Oh, you had a pretty good nap. Thank you, thank you. Oh, nice. I'm glad it didn't turn out like how my nap did earlier. Earlier, I slept on like, I guess I slept on my face wrong. Because I had like, y'all ever get that staticky feeling? I know I mentioned it earlier, so sorry for repeating this. But for the people that weren't here earlier. Y'all ever get like that staticky feeling or like, kind of when you like sleep on something wrong or whatever, like you push down too much and you get like a staticky feeling on your skin.
Oh, I hate
like
that.
Tingly.
Also, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I was taking my nap earlier after the collab with Andromeda and Joey, and I guess I slept on my face too much that my entire like left side of my face became like all tingly and staticky. And I thought that my nose was bleeding because I couldn't, like everything was tingling and my senses were going crazy.
Oh no! You're the Edgeworth, right?
That is true.
The one who solved the Yatagarasu case? The president mentioned you.
Oh, it happens to you sometimes? Yeah, it sucks. I'm honored to have warranted his attention.
Makes sense that the chief prosecutor would assign this one to you.
Oof, terrible to wake up to. Yeah, I like ran out of my room because I thought like my nose was bleeding or something because my senses were all like weird and I was like, am I bleeding from my nose?
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, obligatory injury check. You're free to go. Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president? What is this about bleeding? I slept on my face wrong, and like it got all tingly and staticky feeling, and I guess like my senses were like on high alert because they're like, what is this feeling going on my face? What is this? What? And so I thought that my nose was bleeding, and I ran out of my room. I had that with my arms, but never my face. Yeah, this is my first time it happened with my face. So it was very strange. Like you could feel all of the like. I think the thing that made me think that my nose was bleeding was because of how it both like heightens and also dulls like the feeling of whatever it's on. Made me kind of feel like the liquid in my nose, like I don't know, like the snot. And it made me think that I was building up liquid in my nose, like I was bleeding.
That was a mistake. A big one.
I swear to God, I'm about to throw you and Monkey and Yellow in respective human bubbles. Yeah. Monkey and I truly are related. We always have health issues. Yeah, we're twinning too hard.
You should have given the case to somebody with a spine. Ooh. You're free to take that up with President Wang, if you enjoy diplomatic incidents, that
Let's
is.
go, you and me, right now. Ugh.
You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plane.
What do we get, like the smorgasbord and everything?
No.
Y'all are supposed to twin clothing or games or song choices, not medical records and hospital bills. And yet, somehow that truly does happen. Because it has
I know some
happened
people
so
like
often.
I've seen that happen to people where they like get identical injuries
Yeah,
without even
like,
trying.
like, I remember me and Moggy were gonna hang out one day, and then Moggy was like, "Sorry, I'm not feeling very good today," and I'm like, "Oh, me too. My stomach really hurts." And then Moggy's like, "My stomach hurts too. We gotta stop twinning."
Oh my god, y'all really are twinning. Holy shit.
Yeah, we're way too alike that we share our life experiences without knowing. And another thing is, a lot of the time she'll wake up, like when I'm streaming, like she won't like hear like an alarm or anything. She'll just like be like, "There's a disturbance in the force. Elio is awake."
I never did nothing, I swear.
We can do this the hard way if you like, but in Zhangfa, justice is served one way or the other.
Can we do something about this guy just pointing his gun at people, please?
Right? It's a little unnerving. Ruffles, come on, you gotta help me out here, please.
Miss Lloyd. She was the one in the red hood. There's no denying that now. But I can't help feeling we still don't know the whole truth behind this case.
I'm innocent, you gotta believe me.
Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. Yeah, I don't think she did
You know
this.
this crazy guy's gonna shoot me the second I get on that plane.
This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. I mean, he's pointing a gun at her! I think anyone would be
He's gonna
scared!
shoot me.
If I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened. Still makes me laugh that they just have an active bear trap on their backpack. Yeah! They're ready for anything!
Yeah?
What the?
Uh-oh. Get your filthy hands off of—
Oh!
Oh!
Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me?
Should I—
Your neck has barely begun to heal. And you've already forgotten who I am. I'm just
But yeah, I was wondering for a while what was up with his neck.
Oh, it's you.
Still makes me laugh that yeah. Oh, I just read that. Whoops.
Ah, so you do remember.
What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up. You got some nerve pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers. Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy.
Who are you really, Mr. Doe? Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller.
Yeah, girl, we noticed.
Guy's a pro, a hitman. His name's Dill. Shelly the Killer?
Yes! That's his name! Who could possibly be the killer in the room?
Excuse me.
I love this game's name so much.
The killer.
Yeah, did you finally pick up on it, Edgeworth? After seeing that he had the same symbol as the killer from a previous incident where he sent calling cards with that same shell on it being like, oh, I'm gonna kill this guy, haha, lol. Sincerely, Shelly the Killer. There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. I wish this wasn't the case. However, I generally feel that if Elio was in the hospital with a broken arm, they would get a call from Moggy being like, hey bestie, guess who broke their arm today? We twinning this, right? I would totally, if something like that happened to me, I definitely would report that to Moggy. Be like, hey, you doing okay, bud? Cause I'm not. An assassin capable of taking down any target, any place, any time. This isn't the first time my paths have crossed. Not even that, Elio. He saw the calling card, recognized him as an international criminal, and he still has no idea who this guy is. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth.
Killer, holy shit!
But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face. You're the assassin we've been looking for. In a sense, yes. A certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract.
His name is the Killer. Yes!
His name is the Killer, holy shit!
This is some real the stand user could be anyone in the room shit.
And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate President Wang. I swear I've seen this picture in one of my old files before, but... how could I have been so careless?
Yeah, that's what I've been saying this whole time, Edgeworth.
You silly. My bench proved useful for bringing a knife into the park undetected. But I miscalculated in certain other regards. You didn't bring a gun. Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how fond you are of such diversions.
Oh no, we're gonna play Saw!
Oh no!
Stakes must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life?
Oh, let's please not go through the needle haystack, please.
What do you want from me?
I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case. He what?
What are you up to, the Killer?
I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through to their conclusion. Huh? But why? I want to get arrested. I think it's kinky as hell. Bastion Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I felt a certain connection. Are they, you know?
Are they, you know?
It is only right that the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, the case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Knight? I am simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well, what's going on with the police that have been surrounding us throughout this case? Are they just doing nothing about this?
Right? And like, there's a shitload of people right here looking.
Yeah.
It's not something worth losing your life over, surely.
You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president.
They on a
Bitch.
break.
Am I really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, you will need to enter the presidential plane.
Bro kept threatening us with a gun. Keep him. The police. So true.
You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard.
Are you? Yeah, I thought you were only second in command.
Rook's not around, that means I'm number one.
I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes.
Of course I do! I'm the leader now! Me!
But can you fit the size 12 shoes, sir? That is indeed the case. Then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you needlessly throw away your life? Or will you allow the investigation to continue? Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting? You have no objections, I trust, Mr. Edgeworth. Let us continue the investigation. Also, wait, he is holding the knife backwards.
Oh!
That looks uncomfortable. Just thought I'd bring that up. Oh.
What do we do, sir?
Thought it was K for a second. It seems we have little choice but to do as we're told. That said, listen, detective, and listen well. I'll buy us some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officers. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there is no way he can escape.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Oh, to be continued. Okay. So that we must be halfway through the case then. Wow. I thought we were near the end, but I guess not. With the death of Bastion Rook, and the revelation that Shelley DeKiller was in our midst, the case has taken a turn we could have never predicted. Mr. Knight ordered that the door to the presidential plane be opened, and the emergency personnel attending to Mr. Rook's body were asked to leave. With the scene cleared, we stepped cautiously aboard. DeKiller about to cut someone with the dull side of a knife. Yeah, he's gonna really make it hurt.
Supremely fucked up.
Yeah! It's gonna take even longer to, like, die from that. It's fucked up. Oh! Dead body. March 25th, 4:15 p.m. Zingfa presidential plane. A bird. With gas masks. No president in sight. Now, where could he be?
Who knows?
Ah, so he's hiding behind the bulkhead door over there, is he? As courageous in the face of danger as ever.
Sorry to disappoint, but... Did you seriously expect him to be standing here waiting to meet his assassin?
As we have already established, my interest lies only in the successful conclusion of this investigation. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, if you would be so kind as to examine the body. Alright. The only option right now is to play along. The rest is up to you, Detective Gumshoe. Oh? So the attempted assassination of the president has become the murder of a bodyguard. You look like you could use a little help there, Mr. Edgeworth. Not that I need it, but yes. That's what I thought. There's nothing else for it. Okay, Faraday. Great thief extraordinaire. We'll just have to take it from here.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You mean you're gonna solve the case for me? I also just noticed, is her, like, little hair thingy supposed to resemble, like, the kind of, like, holding edge of a katana?
Oh shit, you're right!
I only just noticed that. What the hell?
Nope.
I thought not.
But I will provide vital assistance. Now let's get to scouring this crime scene from top to bottom.
She has a key in her hair. Yes, she's the keyblade wielder. She's got a lot of heart. It will take Detective Gumshoe a while to assemble our backup. So I'll need to draw this part of the investigation out for as long as possible. Alright. Let's take a look at this. 2 gas masks. In case of a poison gas attack, I suppose. Piston certainly seems to think he's at risk of assassination at all times. Can't be a keyblade wielder. Not enough zippers on her outfit. True.
Wow, gas masks. I've never seen one before. I've heard plenty about them, of course.
Oh, from a fellow thief, I presume.
No, from the Jammin' Ninja. You know, my favorite kids' TV show. Princess Murasaki was getting married. But toxic ninja Wolfsbane showed up to lay down some sick burns.
Oh, isn't Wolfsbane like a poison itself?
Yeah, I think so.
And time to tune out. Might save myself a brain cell or two. Edgeworth, you should not be saying that when if you had any opportunity, you would start info dumping about the Steel Samurai. Let her have her tism, okay?
Pot, this is the kettle. You're black.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Notice anything?
So, there were 2 red-hooded assassins?
I think it's a flower that can be used as a poison, yeah? I could be wrong. Oh, maybe. Well, I don't know if we can say that with any certainty just yet. I have no reason to own one, but having a gas mask would be neat. Yeah, they look cool. Wait for Halloween. Be like Pyro. Pyro was the one with the gas mask, right?
But Mr. DeKiller is a professional assassin, right? And Tabby was pointing a laser sight at the president. Oh, I give up. This one's a real mind bender. Also, you never know when you're gonna need a gas mask. You never know, it might just
Exactly.
save you.
Also, it's aesthetic.
True! If the truth cannot be discerned, it is because something is obscure in it.
Oh, I gotcha. So if we can swipe that something, the next treasury bag will be the truth.
Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Okay, how to investigate?
I've been studying up on how to investigate like a pro, you know?
Have you? Really? That's good to hear.
Yeah, so basically, you examine stuff, and that helps you figure out what evidence and information to bag. Then you connect some of that info you picked up, present some evidence you pocketed, and poof! Suddenly you're making off with the greatest treasure of all, the truth. Well, can't say I haven't been putting the work in, can you?
I applaud the effort, Kay.
I can't believe a real-life assassin is asking us to investigate a real-life crime.
Indeed. Just what is this game?
Either way, all you can do now is push on ahead. Let's do this, Mr. Edgeworth, for Mr. Rook.
Okay, let me see. What have I not presented to you? Probably your photos.
I knew I'd bag the truth about the laser sight. Who knew I'd swiped a shot of Mr. DeKiller too? You did not know that you swiped a photo of the site. You thought that was like a pimple on his forehead, Kay. Don't lie.
I also remember the pimple moment. I'm like, that can't be a pimple.
Like, Kay thinks she's cooking. No, you're a dummy. Assassin.
Get this girl off the stove.
Yeah, who let her cook? Yes, we wouldn't have found him without your help. Assassins react to murder. That would be a good YouTube series. Can you imagine?
Well, just you wait. Next time, I'll be bringing home the biggest treasure ever.
She's cooking alright. Cooking a disaster. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but...
Yeah, don't worry. I wouldn't steal anything but the truth. Minor spelling mistake. Die.
For your sake, I hope that's the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. What is it? Oh, T. I keep thinking it's space, but it's T.
Hey, I'm a great thief. I totally sympathize. If you feel you gotta grab something, you should just go ahead and grab it, even if it's worthless.
She doesn't seem to think much of my little treasure. Let's see. Professional assassin who appears to have some kind of connection to the victim. Bronco Knight, second in command of the President's security detail, appears to be something of a specialist when it comes to handling firearms. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
Bastion Rook, the victim. He is the leader of the President's security detail, and appears to have died in the line of duty. Hold up.
Appears.
What was the killer's full name? Shelly the Killer.
Someone has left an inflatable boat and an oar here. Probably so it's ready to go at any time.
Wait, but there's only one oar.
You can still row with one oar, you know. I mean, I assume it's not his legal name, but still, yeah. This fucking clown is named Shelly.
Yep. And he uses a shell as his calling card.
This guy thinks he's the Phantom Thieves of Heart.
Fuck. I didn't do it. I'm a reporter. I bag scopes, not souls.
But then why lie about your jacket and the laser sight?
That was... I just... knew y'all would think it was fishy.
Is that really all it was? Yeah, I think she's getting, like, threatened or something.
Please, you gotta believe me. I could never do something like this.
Hello, my name is Primary Antagonist.
Oh, I'm sure you'd never do anything wrong. Nice to meet ya.
I'd like to tell you everything will be alright, but just try not to worry too much. If you really are innocent, I'll prove it. One way or another.
Thanks, Chief. I believe in you.
The antagonist of Elio's life could be a hero.
Hey! Hey!
Boy. This mofo out here with his Finding Nemo calling card, holding the knife backwards like he's the Rurouni Kenshin of assassins. How many times must I tell you, I am not your chief.
Oh, sorry, Ruffles. Clean forgot you were Chief number 2.
That's not what I meant. Hey, you wanna look at my badge? Will it make you feel better?
He flashes a steely pointy badge and growls. A supper you'll be stewing under these lights until the cows come home.
I've literally never said that.
Then the mean old Detective chimes in with, yeah, and you won't be getting any beef stew either, pal.
What exactly are you doing, Miss Lloyd? The new Fate Grand Order guy is so cunty. What? Excuse me?
Hold up.
You
Fate
can't
Grand
just
Order
say
mentioned
that
in
and
chat.
not share.
Share with the class.
Let me see.
I gotta see this too. I may not play Fate Grand Order anymore, but...
Oh god, yeah, he is cunty. Hold on.
Oh my
Wait.
god, he is serving.
Let me show this on screen. Oh my god. It's like the Ore-sama, like, oh my... What?
You just summoned the Blowjob Brothers. And then skin to 348. Oh, skip to 348. Okay. 348. Yeah, there's the Blowjob Brothers again.
Blowjob brothers.
I'm sorry, the what? Oh, what? You never heard of the Blowjob Brothers? Yeah, you know, the Blowjob Brothers.
Do you
Yeah.
think they know Nutsack Johnson?
Yeah, definitely. They're best friends with Nutsack Johnson.
I'm so glad he has friends.
Oh my god, that pose. Yeah, he is serving.
He's literally serving.
Damn. Sheesh. I swear to god, if these characters are brothers, I'm gonna cry. Because I called them the Blowjob Brothers. Does this sound like an actual business though? Yeah, I'm gonna open up that business. Trust. It wouldn't surprise me if those are meant to be Agni and Rudra. Ah, just like Devil May Cry. The design's pretty interesting. Yeah, I like it. I mean, What are you gonna say? It'd be a specific type of business. Wait, what do you think my business is gonna be, Twy? Huh?
You inflate tires.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're called the Blowjob Brothers. We blow the tires. Come on.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Otherwise, there's not gonna be any room for me.
I'm buying a sub package to that business. Oh, yeah. See, silly Twy. Silly Twy. I wildly misunderstood. Yeah, blowing up bouncy castles, right? Yeah, we got some side businesses. Yeah, tires, bouncy castles.
Balloons?
Yeah, balloons. We do like little balloon shows. One of us dresses up like a clown, you know? Whatever pays the bills that month, you know? What exactly are you doing, Miss Lord?
Oh, just a little practice prepping for the interrogation y'all are no doubt fixing to put me through.
Except that prosecutors have nothing to do with the grilling or stewing of suspects.
Guess I'm about to make the front page after all, just not for the reasons I wanted.
You've only scratched the surface of this case, Miss Lloyd. It may not have to end that way. Maybe not. Well, it just came out, so everything's in Mystic script. I see.
The assassin I never saw coming, the demon in reporter's clothing. The shimmering she-devil, the stunning young journalist can really be a killer. You know the drill. I'll be the talk of the tabloids, the subject of scuttlebutt from here to who knows where.
I love that word, scuttlebutt.
Scuttlebutt.
Surely those titles are a tad bit too much, even for the trashiest of papers. Oh, Edgeworth, you don't know how
you
trashy.
have no idea, baby boy. Oh, you have no idea.
You sweet, innocent summer child. Clowns were ruined for me when the word Clussy was invented. Oh, speaking of Clussy, this is the game that well, not this game specifically, but a future game in the series is what invented practically the Clussy obsession with a certain character.
The one with the clown tits.
Yeah. Want to talk about Steel Samurai?
The prosecutor's man is impenetrable, and cross-examines his subject without mercy.
Oh, I know. I wish scuttlebutt was a more common word. Yeah. What's up, scuttlebutt?
Same. Be the change you wish to see.
I was rendered speechless before him.
I think I'm gonna say that now. When someone pops in and says hi, I'm gonna be like, "What's up, scuttlebutt?"
Just deeply unfortunate if you actually know anything about. It's fine. Scuttlebutt, Hornswoggle, and Tomfoolery need to come back. So true.
Be the change you wish to see.
But I haven't even said anything yet.
So I was the one who made that recording, but I
know. You don't need to say any more.
At the end of the day, I'm just a lousy reporter who can't speak for herself, let alone the people.
That's not true. And even if you can't, the evidence can speak on your behalf. That's a way to make her feel better, I guess. The truth is always hidden within the evidence. It will always reveal itself in the end. I'm sorry, what?
Thanks, Ruffles. I'll be still on that line if you don't mind.
Plagiarism. Well, at least you're not using ChatGPT.
ChatGPT what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to being sad now.
Sure. If it'll cheer her up, I suppose I can let it slide. I love the Blue Sky post that I saw that was like, I asked ChatGPT to. I don't care. I asked the lady at the lake. She said, you will never wield Excalibur. You are not worthy, or something like that.
Yeah, I've literally reskated that twice.
It's so good.
The prosecutor's manners impinge, blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 blah. Same dialogue.
Primary antagonist and their childhood friends, Sigurd, Harry, Vincera. No, I'm not that great with pun names. I give up by the last names. I think Mary Antagonist is a really... Primary Antagonist is a really good name, actually, Jackie. That you were cooking.
Hey, that name like...
Yeah, Capcom needs to hire you right now.
Suddenly, the prosecutor pulled out a revolver and pointed it right at the innocent young reporter. Her tragically short life over almost before it had begun. She crumpled doll-like into a watery grave.
Perhaps if you'd actually been shot, I could understand you saying such awful things, Miss Lloyd.
But if I wait that long, I won't be able to say nothing at all.
True.
Wanna look at the photos?
The recording again?
Is this... Oh, yeah, this is the same. Same dialogue. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that.
The process button.
Okay, there we go. I don't think I can submit profiles. Yeah. I'll save examining the dead body for last. Gunman into tower. The president is on the other side of this door. I'm gonna make like a whole like Phoenix Wright like case roster with names.
What a door it is! Bet I could get the better of it, though.
And get the better of it. Doors aren't there to be beaten.
Yes, they are.
Look how heavy it is! Look at that lock! It's just standing there, begging me to try it.
Fuck them doors.
Calm down, Kay, and think. Why might this door be locked?
For me to open it, of course!
That is the way a thief would think, true. Precisely. For you to open it, of course. Wait. What is the right answer, anyway? Big tome of crime! The first case victim. Vic. Term of crime. bank of monitors displaying camera feeds from in and around the place. My name's Victor Turn of Crime, but my friends call me Victim of Crime. Antagonist, Paul Tagonist, Red Herring. It's a bank of monitors displaying camera feeds from in and around the plane.
What's that?
Plushie!
Oh, it's like he got his horn broken off.
Grim Unknown. I think that's my favorite one.
I scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention, and then when you catch him, he's like, nah, you can't catch me. I make everyone that comes across me null and void. These monitors are displaying the cockpit and parts of the plane's exterior. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. What on earth is this?
Oh, it's the president's favorite plushie.
Catboy.
It's a memento of something. Anyway, don't touch it.
Why is it broken? If he values it so much. But if that's the case, then why has it been...
Left up there like nobody cares about it? Yeah, that is pretty weird.
It certainly wouldn't be the first place I would think to display a beloved item. Wait, are those shards of glass underneath it? I thought something seemed strange about this cubbyhole, but now I'm sure of it. There was almost certainly another monitor here. Security monitors data jotted down in my organizer. This monitor is displaying a feed of this very room. Defend that.
Didn't go cheap when they bought these, huh? Very high res.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't quite tell myself, but...
I can even see the little crow's feet around your eyes.
Oh, you're getting old, Edgeworth.
Because you're old.
Yeah, how old is he in this game, actually? I forgot. Oh wait, we can't see his profile. Oh,
My bad. They're just the usual deeply etched lines, you know, on your forehead.
thanks, Kay. If you've quite finished... Cherry blossoms. That's the outside of the plane. Most intruders cannot hope to approach without being spotted. Such measures would be mere child's play in my case.
Whoa! You're saying you can get past cameras like these without being seen?
Teach me, teach me! Of
Girl.
course, with ease.
You have to teach me how, please. You taking on apprentices by any chance?
But Witness John can vouch for me that I do have better ones. Okay, you do realize who you're talking to, don't you?
Sorry. I had to ask, though. A great skill for a great thief to know.
Unfortunately,
Read the room.
I am not the type to take on understudies.
Yeah, huh? Shame.
Shame? In what way exactly? Oh wait, I already read that. Because it got the little check mark. Okay. Is there anything else with this guy?
No, looks like that's it.
I'm gonna scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Hey, this has a gun bullet in it.
That Tamagotchi next to it?
Oh shit, Tamagotchis?
Yeah. That looks heavy. So this is what a president wears, huh? This maybe does something super special.
Yes. Protect him from bullets.
What? So it's not just for show? Of course not. This is a bulletproof vest. Oh, so that's what one of those look like. Why didn't you just say so? Now I feel silly. Documents of some kind.
That backwards ass knife is getting to me. Just fucking bite it. He can't push it to you to cut you, so he had to wrestle it free. Then you elbow his Finding Nemo first name having ass and escape. Yeah, these people aren't as smart. Clearly they're not as cultured as you, Zetsuba.
You could always steal a glance?
Another security plan. Covered in case amphibious assault? That the frogs are gonna attack him? Spectator area should be covered at all times. So they had rooks set up here.
Oh yeah, like the one from the trash can.
Precisely. But wait, something feels off.
The Nook and the Rook and the Knight are reversed.
Oh, right! It's the same rough diagram of the stage area.
Yeah, like the other security plan we found.
The one from earlier, you mean? Something's different, I'm sure of it. What could it mean? Time to put my powers of deduction to work.
It's this, you fool.
I already pointed it out, Edgeworth. You wiener.
Eureka!
Oh shit.
The two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point?
Huh? Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we made some last-minute changes yesterday. President's orders.
Why the urgency?
Because of what happened the day before. The killer here tried to take him down.
Ah.
He infiltrated the security detail, posed as one of us. Rook figured it out first, but not before the guy got within striking distance of the president.
Oh!
If our leader hadn't stepped in just then, we'd have been out of a job.
So that's why his neck is all fucked up. Damn.
Oh, wow. Sucks to suck, bro. But he made it. And our friend here wound up with a seriously twisted arm. Rook put a bullet in for good measure, too.
And where were you while this was happening? Getting his
Getting
neck
fucking
choked.
strangled.
You were the first one I ever powered, were you not?
Oh, shut up, I was trying to seem cool.
Oh, that's embarrassing. You suck.
Is that why you
Shut up, kid!
is that why you pull out that gun all the time to make yourself look
said
like you're
shut
being
up.
scary? But actually you're like you suck?
I get it, I get it!
Oh, now I also get it.
Your neck has barely begun to heal and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed.
And that's why he knows their names, because of what happened. This mofo has motherfucking Kung Fu Panda grip?
Oh, it's you.
It's you! Busted out of my neck so bad I can't even look to my right.
I was somewhat astonished to have sustained an injury at all. A testament to Mr. Rook's skill. Is truly a master of his craft. Like a certain other someone I could mention.
I'm just as good as he ever was.
Yeah, say that to your broken neck, buddy. You were a pawn to his queen, my young friend.
I don't think he was into drag. What the heck do you know?
Oh, I know many things. We were
quite close.
What? Did you do butt stuff?
Oh, we did more than butt stuff, I assure you.
I thought the butt stuff was our thing.
Well, you know, he was a bit of an old flame, you see, and you won't take it that seriously, will you? I mean, you've
Shut
seen
up.
other people before, right?
Yeah, tons of others. Men, women, 7-foot tall lion dudes.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're
I'm
working
totally
for the
badass.
president. Oh, he's your ex, So I see this. Oh, it's quite a gathering of exes over here.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm like really cool and shit. Please take me seriously.
And the 2 exes are dead. Curious.
It could be worse. Could be 3.
Oh, is that a threat? I'm not sure you're aware that I'm the one that's Rurouni Kenshining you, my good friend.
You're so lucky I can't look to the right now. That is literally the only thing holding me back. I swear.
Also just your inability in general, but go ahead. So that's why you remembered Mr. Rook's name. You admired his skills as a bodyguard. Did you not just hear our entire conversation, Edgeworth?
Yeah, you got some goldfish memory over here, bro.
Indeed. While I was serving on the team, I learned the names of all the operatives, and did butt stuffs with them.
Oh, man.
But his in particular stayed with me.
Oh, man.
It joined the very short list of those who have ever successfully wounded me. So that's the connection he was talking about.
Also butt stuff.
Yeah, also the butt stuff. Very important to remember that.
And that's why we changed up the security plan. Had to be sure there weren't any more assassins in the ranks. Or assassins. The president didn't want anybody on stage he didn't trust. And he only trusts 2 people. Me and Rook.
What did you do to get trusted? You seem like a greenhorn.
I do this thing with my fingers where... Never mind.
Huh?
I make shadow puppets.
Oh, is that what they're calling it nowadays? How does that explain your
Look,
change of position? Listen, sometimes he's the semi, sometimes he's the okay?
So here's the doggy. Bark, bark, bark. Can someone shine a flashlight? This doesn't work as well if I don't have a flashlight.
Yeah, he switched over to the right-hand side.
I told you, I can't turn my neck to the right. Could only cover the president's left side. So I wound up moving to the right side of the stage.
And the bullet that was here came over to the right. Probably so that... Some sort of diversion or something.
I like that piggy bank.
Yeah, it's cute. A curious figure of a curious animal with a curious expression is staring straight at me. You're starting to sound like Franziska, those foolish fools that foolishly fool.
So foolishly.
And look, there's a big lever right by its butt. Ah, is this part of the butt stuff? Don't even think about it. The fact that it's to kill it too.
Oh my god, I'm joking.
It's my butt stuff.
It's like 11 o'clock.
Oh, I wasn't thinking anything, I swear. I imagine that lever opens the panels beneath my feet. Oh, I thought it was opening something else under your feet. Okay. I see. So he's standing on a trapdoor. I strongly advise you not to pull it. Do so and you will regret it. Pull it, huh? You know, I'm okay with taking some advice, especially when it's from a professional killer. Are these like vibrators?
They do look like... Oh, they're life alerts!
Oh my god! These personal safety alarms are very colorful. Looks like they get a lot of use as well. I like the president. He seems like a thoughtful guy. Why is this one vibrating, though? Find these for his kids, maybe his wife too. Please not for the kids, but sure. For the wife. Why would they all be here if that was the case? No, these are for his own personal use. Wait, see.
Why does he need all of them?
Yeah, I guess just to make sure that they're working, I guess? I don't know. Objection, Your Honor. It is simply not possible for one person to use this many personal alarms. Elbow.
Elbow!
Oi. What? Huh? Why, you ask? Because he is human, and therefore possesses only 2 hands. 20 hands wouldn't be enough to count the number of objections I have to that objection. I mean, everyone knows that there's a 3rd arm. And a 3rd leg.
And feet.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Twi. Take a stretch. Something of interest here, but it's a very comfy looking chair.
Right? Don't you want to take a sit?
Yeah. So then start like swinging around.
Put all 4 Tamagotchis down your throat?
Yeah, exactly.
The bird. Can we say hi to the bird?
A riot shield, and next to it, a canary in a cage. Aw, she's so sweet! I want one! Did you ever see a cuter partner in crime? Partner in crime? I want to see if Mr. Fatality hands with his Nemo-ass name will actually fall. Well, yeah! She could help me with lockpicking, stuff like that. A great thief has no greater ally than nature, Mr. Edgeworth. Sadly, such birds are most commonly used for detecting poisonous gases.
Oh, hence the gas masks.
Oh, I see. Wait, this one isn't actually for that, is it?
I mean, the gas masks tell a different story.
Yeah. It's a solid circular life preserver designed to be used in case of an emergency on the water. Or rather, the sea, to be more precise. Oh, the sea! I love the sea. We should go there sometime. Sorry, but you'll have to make that particular trip without me. Yeah, he's not good with the sea. The sea.
He would
and,
prefer
like...
the seamen.
So true! So true, bestie! Aw, don't be like that! Come on, it'll be fun! We can have lobster rolls, ice cream, all that good stuff. Something tells me the sea isn't the main attraction for you, is it? Speaking of seamen, what a great opener. The Titanic flute. Okay. I'll talk to these guys.
He has to go investigate the gas mask.
Yeah. I have high hopes for your investigation. I do hope you won't betray my trust in you. Mutual understanding. Things are progressing well, I hope. There's no need to worry. Things are progressing just fine. Remember, I absolutely despise betrayals of all kinds. Yes, I know. Indeed you do. So please, do take care not to double-cross me. Accidentally or otherwise.
I really have no choice but to do as he says for now.
I can't believe I let an assassin onto the president's plane.
You know very well it was for the good of the investigation, Mr. Knight.
Don't give me that. I know what you really want.
You do indeed, because you heard me say it already. I wish to know the truth behind Mr. Rook's death.
But you did also say you were asked to assassinate the president by a certain someone?
You seem to have forgotten that there are more pressing matters at hand. I think that's important too. I don't often carry out unpaid work, but it's not entirely unheard of.
Fine. I'll get back to the investigation.
Good. I am expecting great things from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, let's give you some stuff.
Now, I must admit, I have never seen one of these up close. It's akin to a license, correct? I too. No way! You have a license to kill? No, but if I must spell it out for you. Nope, all good, thanks! You can keep that little nugget of truth locked up nice and tight in your heart, okay?
So, even a great thief's bravado quickly crumbles in the face of an assassin.
I see you're also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would like to talk business, we can do so later in private. Oh, is that a date?
What's that supposed to mean? I am a happily married man to a defense attorney.
I guess one must cover offense and defense. You really think that's the key to cracking this case? Yes.
It may not seem it, Mr. Knight, but Mr. Edgeworth has his methods. His reasons for presenting such an item are myriad, I am sure. Yes, precisely. Don't get away with that too many times. I just wanted to talk about my hyperfixation. He just wanted to talk about Steel Samurai for a second.
Exactly.
But he won't listen to Kay talk about the Jammin' Ninja.
Huh? Where did you get that?
And this is today's security plan for the president's speech, correct?
Yeah, that's right. There's me. And there's Rook. Should have been me standing there, not him.
It should have been me, not him.
That should
it's
be
not
me.
fair. I can't help but feel that he has some unresolved issues when it comes to Mr. Rook. Did you not hear the entire conversation earlier, Edgeworth?
And feelings.
They were exes.
Such a frightfully blunt instrument. No knowledge or skill required. The use of such a tool speaks to a fundamental lack of reverence for the craft, wouldn't you say?
You're telling me there's a level of reverence involved when choosing a murder weapon?
Indeed I am, Mr. Edgeworth. You wouldn't agree?
A weapon is a weapon.
Well, I totally agree, and so does he. Now say sorry, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is there even to apologize for? I mean, it's Edgeworth. He's married to Wright and doesn't even know it. Exactly. They'll be like having their anniversary and they're like, wow, it's crazy how we've lived together for like 20 years and we've been raising this child and all that. Are you thinking about getting married at all anytime soon? You should really settle down sometime.
A single piece of evidence was all it took for you to track me down. You really are as good as they say.
I still don't get why you hid it under the samurai dog stand.
As I said, I do not wish to be mistaken for the shooter. A shooter you identified by means of a different jacket entirely.
Or do you doubt your own logical conclusions? I have to admit, there are no lies to be detected in his words. I think that's the same thing. Okay. Time to examine the body.
Yay! Time to bat around the bodies.
Ring around the body. I must scour the scene and investigate anything that catches my attention.
Damn, he was shot in the armpit. That's fucked up.
Oh yeah, that's gotta hurt. Oh, there's his riot shield. It's a bulletproof attaché case. Bodyguards use them to shield their clients from gunfire. There were some in Kay's photograph too. Looks like Rook and Knight each had one. Alright. Oh hey, that's a photo I snatched! You can hardly steal a photo at a public event, Kay.
But I'm snatching up a moment in time with every picture I take, you know?
Why are you so obsessed with committing crimes? I take it snatch is your new favorite word. Just please don't use it to refer to any body parts, I beg of you.
Happy Pride Month.
Maybe.
It's the victim, Mr. Bastion Rook, bodyguard to the president of Zhengfa.
He's one of the guys that brought the president inside as soon as the shooting started.
Which means he continued to do his duty right up until his dying breath.
At least he'll get posthumously promoted.
Okay, it's better to know when to say nothing at all than to end up with your foot in your mouth.
Oh, what do you mean? They'll make a Tame Impala song and everything.
I mean, bodyguards don't even operate on the same rank promotion system as the police in the first place. His peanuts. Had a gun. So, the victim was also carrying a revolver.
Looks like he was trying to use it.
Probably drew it on instinct when he felt threatened. Should check to see if he managed to fire any rounds off. Oh there. No other signs of the weapon having been used. Was this one on loan from Zhengfa too?
Yep, sure was. We're always issued with the same model gun.
Alright. The bullet seemed to have entered just under his armpit and went cleanly through the body. Ugh. Sit in an area his bulletproof vest didn't cover. So it was someone that knew about the bulletproof vest.
Like it was on purpose or something, huh?
Cause of death would appear to be loss of blood. Attempts were made to stanch it, but to no avail. Okay.
The medics must have brought in. The medics must have been brought in to try and save him.
Sadly, it was too little too late. Being shot in the armpit feels insulting, yeah. It's fucked up. Did I look at everything? I feel like I looked at everything. Okay.
I think so.
Alright. Maybe stopping here for now might be good for the day, because I think we're gonna start piecing together all the evidence we got next.
Yeah, thank you everyone for coming for Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2, and thank you again for joining me for this, Rosemary.
Yeah, these are really fun, and I'm getting really into the series.
Yeah, it's been really fun. That whole bit we did earlier was so funny.
What stuff isn't a joke to me?
Yeah, it's very serious. That stuff is very, very serious. Thank you for streaming, no problem.